Getting up on the witness stand can be really scary for anybody. For children, though, it can be extremely stressful when they have to testify to the details of really horrific things that they've witnessed or experienced, not only in front of the judge, but sometimes even the perpetrator, an entire courtroom of people listening, and that's where Courthouse Dogs Foundation comes in. And joining us this morning to share more on this is the founder of Courthouse Dogs Foundation, Ellen O'Neill-Stevens, and Courthouse Dog Mona.
Yes.
Ellen, thank you so much for being here with Mona today, especially on National Dog Day. So talk to us a little bit about what Courthouse Dogs Foundation does and how it got started.
Okay, so we train professionals that are working in the legal system. And then we also connect them with assistance dog organizations that are members of Assistance Dogs International. So we're training the handlers, and those organizations are training the dogs, and they make these matches. And these dogs work for about 8 years with their handlers. They go to work every day with a victim advocate, and at the evening time, they're on the couch watching TV with them, so they have a nice life.
I mean, Mona just seems like the most gentlest creature. Can you talk about what a difference this makes for victims who get to use these dogs in the courtroom?
Well, I'd like to tell you about how this, the legal system impacts children. Our country is unique in terms of requiring children to testify in court as though they were adults. All other countries give them the opportunity to testify without looking at the defendant.
Yeah.
And so when the children are looking at the defendant, they get very nervous, they can't speak. When a dog like Mona is in the witness box with them, they feel safe, and they're able to better describe what happened to them. So we really are interested in changing that and making sure that these children aren't further traumatized by going through this process.
So you have you started this program.
Yes.
The first of its kind in the country.
In the world.
In the world?
Yes.
In some ways, do you wish you never had to develop this program at all?
No, because being in a courthouse setting is very, very stressful for everyone. In King County Courthouse, there were murders and shootings and people threatening to jump off the roof. And so it's a high-stress environment. And so these dogs not only help victims and witnesses, but also offenders in drug court. And then for the staff, it's so nice to have a dog like Mona with them when they are suffering from some secondary trauma.
So not just there for the kids, but for everybody.
For everybody.
And that just
for
kind of
everybody.
Speaks to dogs' healing properties.
Exactly. Right.
So how do you request one of these in your, like for anybody that works in the legal system here in Washington that may be watching this, how would they get a hold of you? How would they request a dog in their courtroom? Is that something that everybody knows how to do?
Well, at this point, yes, I think so, especially in Washington State, because we have a great law in support of what we're doing. All they have to do is contact Courthouse Dogs Foundation. We have a website, and what we do is walk with them in terms of this is what you have to do to obtain a dog. And then we recommend an assistance dog organization that would be the, find a good dog for them to work with.
Okay, so Ellen, tell us about this International Courthouse Dogs Conference you guys have coming up next month. What's it about? Should everybody participate?
Yes, and so this has gone from starting in King County, and now we are international. We got this program going in Australia.
That's incredible.
And Europe, and so, in fact, at the conference, we have somebody coming in from France. And so what this does is the people that are attending are facility dog handlers. And they're learning more about how they can include these dogs in this process, learning more about dogs' care. We're also concerned about the dogs being, traumatized a bit when they're with somebody who's really suffering. And so we're learning in that type of case. So it's restricted to them just so we can move this along.
If you're interested in becoming part of the program, do you have to be part of the legal system?
Not necessarily, but if you're a handler, you have to be part of the legal system. So you can take the dog to work. It's like police dogs working, they're with their partners every day.
Yeah.
But then we also have people that are involved in the legal system that want to know more about this, and they come as well.
All right. Ellen, thank you so much for coming on. Mona, do you have anything to say?
Not right now.
Not right now.
Okay.
Just extra cute.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming on today. We actually have a link with more information on the Courthouse Dogs Foundation at fox13seattle.com.